This country's economy has been flirting with disaster, thanks in no small part to Donald Trump's on-again, off-again tariffs. But what if Canada was more independent with a stronger energy sector?
So Ottawa says LNG Canada is the largest private sector investment in Canadian history. Quite a statement. The faculty can produce up to 14 million tons of gas per year. So how does that translate into economic benefits for Canada?
June 30th, 2025. Mark that date. It's one of those rare moments in history where everything changes. And the world? Well, the world's energy map just got flipped upside down. For the first time in Canada's history, something big just happened. Something that will send shockwaves rippling through global markets for years to come. After decades of reliance on the US, Canada has just made a move that no one saw coming. No more pipelines, no more trade wars. Instead, Canada's natural gas is now on a direct course, straight to Asia. But what does this bold shift mean for the world? For Canada? For the very balance of global power? Is this the dawn of a new energy era? Stick around, because we're about to reveal how this one moment could forever change the way we think about energy. And the players in the game. Number 1. The historical shift. For decades, Canada's energy story was tied to one thing: pipelines. For over 30 years, its natural gas flowed south, creating a nearly unbreakable bond with its southern neighbor, the United States. But in 2025, that all changed. Canada's long-standing energy dependence was shattered. A new era has arrived, and at the heart of it, LNG Canada. This isn't just a change, it's a revolution. A $40 billion investment that's more than just infrastructure. It's a game changer, a massive leap forward for Canada's energy sector. For the first time ever, Canada has sent its natural gas on a journey to Asia, bypassing the US completely. This isn't a test. This is the future, and the world's largest economies are already taking notice. The global energy map. It's been redrawn. Number 2. The strategic shift. So why is this such a massive deal? Because Asia needs energy. A lot of it. And they need it now. Japan, South Korea, and China, these powerhouse economies, are all racing to secure clean, stable, and reliable energy sources. The problem? The old systems just aren't cutting it anymore. But now, Canada has stepped in, and Canadian LNG is the perfect solution. Think about it. Asia's appetite for energy is growing, and Canadian LNG fits perfectly into their energy transition goals. Cleaner, more sustainable, and politically stable. Canada's LNG checks all the boxes. And now, for the first time, Canada has a direct line to these energy-hungry nations. No more middlemen, no more trade conflicts. Just a direct strategic route to some of the largest economies in the world. But here's the kicker. What used to take 20 days through the Panama Canal now takes just 10. That's right, 10. A route that's faster, more efficient, and more resilient than ever before. This isn't just about getting gas from point A to point B. This is about reshaping the global energy flow, and Canada is at the center of it. Number 3. Economic impact. But wait, there's more to this than just a geographic shift. The economic impact of this move is enormous. For years, Canadian natural gas was priced much lower than US benchmarks, often stuck in the shadow of its southern neighbor. And with tariffs on the rise, Canada found itself in a precarious position, forced to accept less favorable pricing or risk trade conflicts. Take a look at the numbers. Canadian gas was often priced far below US prices, leaving producers at a serious disadvantage. But with the new route to Asia, those days are over. Canada is no longer bound by the whims of US policies. It's free to sell at market value without facing the constant threat of tariffs or trade barriers. Asia is hungry for Canadian LNG, and that demand is about to turn into a financial windfall. This pivot not only opens up new revenue streams, but it also offers a much more stable, long-term future for Canadian natural gas. No more uncertainty tied to US market volatility. Canada is in control of its own destiny. Number 4. The global race for LNG. But here's the thing. The world isn't waiting for Canada to catch up. The global LNG race is heating up, and the competition is fierce. Qatar, Australia, and the US are all doubling down, ramping up their LNG production to capture as much of the market as possible. However, Canada has something they don't. Something that could give it the edge in this high-stakes race. A clean, environmentally responsible energy source. While other nations are focused on speed and volume, Canada is betting on something even more crucial in today's world: sustainability. LNG Canada's terminal isn't just another energy hub. It's powered by hydroelectricity, which makes it one of the lowest-emission LNG export terminals in the entire world. In a time when global energy buyers are more focused than ever on reducing their carbon footprint, this low-emission advantage puts Canada in a prime position to attract long-term, environmentally conscious contracts. Number 5. The environmental edge. Now, let's get to the heart of what makes Canadian LNG so incredibly attractive. It's not just about energy, it's about how it's produced. In a world increasingly pressured to reduce carbon emissions, Canadian LNG has an undeniable edge. Powered by clean, renewable hydroelectricity, this LNG comes with one of the lowest environmental footprints of any energy source. Canada's commitment to sustainability doesn't stop at just generating energy. The LNG terminal itself integrates cutting-edge carbon-reducing technologies, ensuring that every drop of gas exported is as environmentally responsible as possible. In a global market where climate concerns are driving decisions, this is no small feat. Canadian LNG isn't just another energy source, it's a solution. A cleaner, greener alternative to coal and oil, providing countries with an energy option that doesn't cost the planet. And in today's world, that's something the globe is desperate for. Number 6. The Indigenous impact. But here's the most unexpected twist to the story. Something that truly sets LNG Canada apart. This project isn't just about energy, profits, or infrastructure. It's about people. Indigenous communities, who have often been left out of major resource projects, are front and center in this one. They aren't just stakeholders. They are equity partners, sharing in both the ownership and the benefits. The Haisla Nation, one of the local Indigenous groups, has a direct hand in the development of LNG Canada. This partnership isn't just symbolic, it's real. The Haisla people are actively involved, holding equity in the project and ensuring that they don't just have a seat at the table, but a substantial stake in the future of this game-changing energy project. This model isn't just a step forward for energy development. It's a blueprint for how major projects can and should include local communities, ensuring that prosperity isn't just shared, but shared equitably. It's proof that resource development can be done responsibly, with respect, and in a way that brings long-term benefits to everyone involved. Number 7. Canada's new global position. Canada is no longer just a quiet supplier of energy, content to watch from the sidelines. It's now stepping onto the global stage, ready to play a major role in the world's energy future. And this is just the beginning. By 2026, LNG Canada is set to complete over 170 voyages annually to the energy-hungry markets of Asia. That's over 170 ships, each carrying a piece of Canada's future. And we're not talking about some distant dream. This is Phase 1, just the start of a game-changing journey. Looking ahead, Canada has the potential to rise even higher. By 2030, it could be ranked among the world's top 5 LNG exporters, alongside energy giants like Qatar, Australia, and the United States. But here's the catch. It won't be easy. To hit that mark, Canada needs to scale up quickly, massively expand its infrastructure, and keep its promises to the environment. The road ahead is tough, but the rewards? They're monumental. The potential is there. Canada is ready to meet the challenge, and the world will be watching to see if it can turn its bold ambitions into reality. The stakes couldn't be higher. The world is changing at a pace we've never seen before. Energy markets are transforming, and the landscape is shifting beneath our feet. And Canada, well, Canada is right at the heart of this monumental shift, positioned to not just be a part of the change, but to lead it. If Canada can stay ahead of the competition, balance explosive growth with environmental responsibility, and continue building the kind of strategic partnerships that have already proven successful, there's no limit to what it can achieve. This could be the moment Canada takes the global energy crown, leading the way in clean, sustainable energy for decades to come. The future of energy isn't just about power, it's about leadership. And Canada? Canada has just opened the door to a new chapter that could forever redefine the global energy landscape. The world's watching, and Canada is ready to step up. If this has blown your mind, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell to stay updated on more groundbreaking stories that will keep you at the edge of your seat. Trust me, this is just the beginning, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video, where we'll continue exploring the stories that are shaping our world.